Hey everyone, welcome to my new Pogodi episode 3 speedrun commentary. This is the current world record which I achieved today. The goal of this run is to get to the last title screen, where the commentator says "Koniec" or "the end" in English. The timer starts right when the first title screen fades. So, right off the bat, I skip a few seconds of stuff in the beginning. I get the cigarette in the wolf's mouth, not because it's useful, but it's a swag strat. It saves no time, in fact it loses some, but it looks cool as fuck. I then get a cat to light up my cigarette, which is a pretty difficult move. Luckily, I got it done fast this time. So after disposing of the kitty, this is where the run properly starts. Seeing the rabbit triggers an event in which I unlock my motorcycle, which helps me greatly in the run. The objective is to catch the rabbit, but I think we all know that the devs made it near impossible. Maybe a task could do it in the future though. So after getting on the motorcycle and losing it, which is a scripted event, you have to spend minutes trying to get it back. But here's where a major skip comes into play. We have found a skip in the speedrunning community to skip this annoying time waste and get right to chasing the hare. It saves around 45 seconds or so. So, what I wanna do here is run straight on top of a bridge and jump from the bridge onto the bike. Unfortunately here I failed it, but it's not a biggie since I still saved a lot of time. As you can see in the next clip, I spend a little time trying to catch the bike and I actually get it with some luck involved. Now next, I almost catch the rabbit frame perfectly, but then a train comes in. Bad RNG. And I lose some time here, as well as my motorcycle. But it's not a big deal, since after this segment triggers a small credit scene no matter what you do. I can skip some parts of it though by spamming the A button. Now, immediately after that comes the next segment, but I brute force skipped this one. I jump straight into this truck carrying some fish, after which I jump out of it. This gets my shirt wet, which slows me down, so I rip it in half and dispose of it. The next part is my absolute favorite. It involves stealing a car from a mechanic to get to the hare. This makes me absolutely fast, but you'll see where the catch is. As you may have noticed, the car starts breaking down and the controls get really janky. But I have practiced this part a lot, so I clear it without many problems. But here comes the most challenging part. The road here is under construction and I have to get through it to progress. This part is always the same, so we use a strategy developed by Sir Lumberjack. It mostly involves making the right inputs at the right time. If you want to learn more, I leave a link to Sir Lumberjack's SoundCloud in the description. If you look closely, you'll notice that in one moment I even run with my car like a Flintstone, fittingly dubbed the Flintstone strat. I also use a glitch to drive my car without being in it. This was definitely not intended by the developers. So after this car crash, the wolf dies and respawns in a little better location. By doing this, I save many minutes by fully skipping a construction site scene where you are supposed to hopelessly try to catch the rabbit. I then get to a part where I have to ride a bicycle. The controls here are really shit, absolutely garbage. And I soon lose the bike, which doesn't even actually lose too much time. And so I have to start chasing the rabbit on foot. Here I run into an obstacle, which was scripted, so I can't skip it. I get stuck in a big black tube. So what do I do to get out of this? This is pretty tricky. I jump onto my head with the tube and get some external help. I provoke the bee's AI to sting me, and with that I essentially damage boost the head. It hurts the health of my character, but I save a lot of time here. And now we get to the last scene. I could have gone on foot, but instead I got a road roller, which will grant me an awesome shortcut a little later. I lose a little time here trying to get the roller moving, so I get off the roller and push it to move faster. Once I get downhill, it all starts to come together. And here you can see the shortcut I mentioned earlier. So what I do is that I roll over the forest, which is a fascinating shortcut discovered by my friend Beardy Guy Official, who used to go by the name Xelium. And now we get to the final stretch. Because of the inertia I gathered earlier, I am running super fast. After getting laughed at by the rabbit, I yell "Nu Pogodi" into the included microphone, "Nu Pogodi!" which triggers the ending. This brings my time down to 4 minutes, 37 seconds and 7 milliseconds. I would say that this is my best time, and I am not sure if I'll be able to improve on this. I think it could be improved upon by other runners by utilizing some more clever strats, but this is where the world record stands off as in today. In the end, I think the future of Nu Pogodi episode speedrunning is looking brighter than ever. Thanks for watching.